here's how to program envelopes on MetaTrader 4. So first off, guys, we're going to go to our MQL4 button right here. Once you guys have that open, we're going to go to new. We're going to be calling this envelopes or something like that. All right. So envelopes indicators, that's really good for trading. It helps out for trends. And with this guide, you'll be able to create a very easy way on how to program this stuff. Okay. So first thing we need to do, guys, is create our envelopes. We're going to be calling this a double. And we're going to make this ENV. We're going to call this equals. Now, remember, a double is basically, it's going to read anything but a non-whole number, okay? And we're going to do IEN. See how it comes up? Envelopes. So we're going to use IENV. We're going to do this as a null. Now, before I break this down, actually, let's go through the reference, okay? Now, the reference will help you out. So if you don't know exactly what to do, we can always refer back to the MQL4 reference, okay? So this is what we need here. We're going to need a double. Our first thing is going to be a string, an int. So if we're breaking this down right here, okay? And we're making this to a half screen as much as we possibly can. So you guys get a full view of what's happening. So our first thing is for envelopes, we're going to need a null. Our next thing is our time frame. Now, the default time frame, how you see over here, our default time frame is going to be 0. Okay, so 0. Our int of our moving average period. So if we start looking at this, our moving average period. Our next one is the moving average period and the shift. Because the envelopes are basically two lines, right? It's basically two moving averages are kind of separate, kind of like Bollinger Bands in a sense. But for here, we can just put this as 25. And our next one is going to be, we got to move it, our MA method. So if we don't know what our method's going to be, what we can do is go through here, click on MA method, and it's either going to be, you guys can do one of two things. You can actually copy the number or the value as an int, or you guys can just copy here. Let's say we use mode EMA. So we hit copy here. Go back to our program right here. And then hit our MA shift. Basically, if you want to go be 0 or 1, you guys can just put what you like. You can put 0 as a current candle. And apply price, if you don't know what to use for that, we go back to here and go up. Oops. Go back. F1. Apply price. Now you can go to the close. We can go to the open. We can go to the high, low, the median. We can do, this is no different. It's a typical, price typical. And see if it applies to this right here. All right. And we have our last thing, our double deviation, would say a 2.0. Now, if you guys don't know what that is, basically how much the bands count. It's kind of like our same thing for Bollinger Bands. And our deviation is a, where's it at? I think it's an int. Give me a second. Yeah, it's a double. Our mode is which line do you want? So basically the top line or the bottom line, and then our shift, okay? Now, which mode do we have? We have either upper or lower, or upper as one. So what we can do is, you guys will look at these. Here's our different types we have, but we're looking at envelopes. So we either have upper or lower. We can do is this. Have the first one as upper, and our shift will be 0 for the current candle. You guys can change to what you like. So we get the basics down for there. Oops. Okay. So we have our envelopes. We're going to copy this right here. And we're going to make this upper and this lower. And we'll change this to LOWDR. All right. So now we have our upper and lower values. So what we can do, before we start getting into some more complex stuff, we're going to make this into a comment. All right. And then we're going to do upper equals okay. And our lower, make some space, equals. So when we're doing this right here, we'll have our comment in the top left-hand corner read out what's happening, okay? The comment, we're going to go to envelopes as our strategy tester. Oops, I don't need that. My bad. All right, we got our strategy tester. And you'll see on the top left-hand corner our envelopes being read. And we hit play. And when the video stops, oh, not the video. Right, we'll hit stop. You'll see our envelopes are up here. See? Now that's pretty drastic. You guys can change it up. But envelopes are really good to show like if you have some breakage on there. And if we make it a little bit tighter, let's go back to the code. Instead of doing 2.0, let's do a 0.5 and a 0.5. Let's go back. What we can do is just start. All right, hit stop. Now, what we can do is this. If we have something break past it, we want a warning of some sort, okay? Let's do this right here. Go back to the code. And we'll make this an if statement. If the ask is greater than our envelope, our upper, and we need to make one back. Let's do this. Do this right here. We'll make it _1. Okay, but this is 1. Now, if our close price of candle 1 is below our envelope price, then we're going to do, let's do a print. Print price has passed upper levels. Okay. So very easy if function. If this happens, you know, extend it past it. And what you can do, what we can do in this is that we can make an order. So let's just check if this works. See if we get any prints, okay? And it should be a whole bunch when it does happen, okay? We'll go back to here, hit start. Now we'll hit stop. We'll see that it has happened a lot, okay? And now we're going to do this. Since we know it works over here, we'll go back to our and be like this. Okay, if and orders total equals 0, we're going to put in a buy order. So we do int buy. Let's do a sell. Order send. We're going to hit null. CMD OP sell. Okay. Our volume is 0.01. Our price would be the bid. Our slippage would be 10. Our double stop loss, let's just do the ask price, and we're going to do 100 pips. You know what? We're on pound yen, so yeah, let's just do a 0.1. And to take profit will be, you can use the bid price on this one here. You can mix it up. It's up to you. The bid minus this, say, let's look at the chart a little bit. Hit stop. Summary price. Let me see. Is it 0.1? Yeah, it's 2.1. Minus 0.2. Let's do that. Null. 0 for the magic number. 0 for the colorization date time. And CLRNONE. All right. Now we got our trades function out. So once we do that, we'll see if it works. We'll go back to here. Hit start. See, we got tagged out, a bunch of tagged out. Let's make our stop loss a bit bigger. Let's make it a 200 pips stop loss, okay, or 300. And we'll do this right here. Now, remember, guys, this is just for practice. This is not for how to make money trading, but to learn how to program with envelopes. All right, we're going to make our stop loss a little bit bigger. Say 4.0. Just to make it a little bit more easier to understand what's happening here. We're going to hit stop. We're going to hit start again. See? Big stop loss, small target profit. And so far, it doesn't do too bad. Let's see. All wins. Yay. But that's just to show you guys how to use a target profit when it comes to stuff. It's very easy to use envelopes and show you guys how to program this. You know, you guys have your upper and your close, and this is very easy robot. You can use the same thing for Bollinger Bands, and you guys can modify the short order. You can do a buy if it's on the reverse end. You guys can mix it up both back and forth, so you're just catching reversals. It's an easy way to program, and it is also for beginners. The code was within the video, so you just got to pause it a couple times. But yeah, if any questions or comments, guys, let me know. Please like, share, and subscribe. And yeah, I'll see you guys on the next video. Peace.